Soft light fills our shared space, and a quiet sigh leaves the body as shoulders lower just a little. A gentle breath arrives, then drifts away, carrying the weight of unpaid bills, tight deadlines, and nighttime worries. In this moment, we are sitting together, heart to heart. No judgment touches us here, only the kind curiosity of two friends exploring new ground. As air flows in, the chest lifts. As air moves out, the jaw loosens. One breath, one small release, and already the inner room feels wider. Take a second breath, slow and kind, and let it reach every hidden corner of the lungs. Notice how the ribcage expands like soft wings opening. With the third breath, place a silent promise in the mind. Today, I reset my thoughts to welcome prosperity with ease. Let that promise settle, as if laying a warm blanket over the mind. A story stirs within. Many grew up hearing that money was scarce, that luck favored only others, that wanting more was greedy or risky. Those words, spoken long ago, may still hover like clouds across the sun of possibility. Yet, a cloud is only vapor. Sunlight waits behind it, ready to shine again. As we sit, feel how the ground supports the body without effort. That same effortless support exists in the unseen world of abundance. It is steady, sure, and eager to cradle every dream. Place a hand over the heart and notice its steady rhythm. Each beat is life saying yes on your behalf. Whisper softly, "Life supports me in every way," and sense a gentle wave of calm spreading outward. Allow the mind to picture a tender seed planted in rich soil. Though the surface looks quiet, secret activity is happening below. Roots extend, nutrients flow, and the seed prepares to rise. Financial healing works like that. We set the intention, then patient unseen work begins beneath the surface of our thoughts. Speak quietly inside. Prosperity takes root in me now, and watch the seed in your mind swell with new energy. Stay a few breaths longer while the seed rests, knowing roots are forming. Bring attention to the skin of the face. Release the tiny muscles around the eyes. So many numbers, balances, and due dates have passed before these eyes. Let them soften now. Breathe through the nose, allowing cool air to sweep old calculations away. Feel the forehead smooth as a lake at dawn. Internally affirm, ease flows through every part of me. In that ease, new ideas about income have room to show up. Let the inner ear listen for subtle guidance. Perhaps it sounds like a distant bell or a gentle knock. It might arrive as a simple thought. Buy a ticket on the way home. Skip this one. Choose those numbers. Trust a hunch. Guidance rarely shouts. It prefers to whisper when we are peaceful enough to hear. As you dwell in quiet, promise to honor the whispers. Say softly, "I act on gentle guidance with faith and joy." Notice a light warmth around the solar plexus as willingness grows. Turn attention to gratitude, the grand door opener of the universe. Think of one small thing that feels secure right now. Perhaps a roof overhead, electricity that powers a lamp, the taste of warm tea. Let genuine thanks rise for that single blessing. Gratitude is magnetic. It draws greater reasons for thanks. Whisper within, the good I appreciate expands. See that single blessing becoming 2, then 3, like soft lanterns lighting a path. Picture the mind as a clear pond. When thoughts rush, ripples disturb the surface, making reflection hard to see. Yet with calm presence, the ripples settle. Now the surface mirrors the sky, and the sky mirrors the surface. Above and below meet in harmony. This is the perfect state for welcoming windfalls, even those as playful as lottery wins. Say inside, my calm mind reflects limitless supply. Feel the pond inside grow still. Bring awareness to the lower back, an area that often carries money tension. With the next breath, let invisible hands massage that space, easing clenched muscles. Feel warmth spreading down through the hips and thighs to the knees and feet, grounding the entire being. Each muscle that loosens becomes an open door through which abundance may walk. Speak tenderly, I let go, and wealth walks in. Notice a subtle tingling in the feet as readiness anchors to the earth. Thoughts are like brush strokes painting a landscape. If gloomy colors appear, a single bright stroke can change the scene. Choose bright strokes now, thoughts such as, I am worthy of more, unexpected riches greet me, joy is my currency. Paint them across the canvas of the mind until the scene glows. Rest a moment, watching the new picture shimmer, vibrant and alive. In the warmth of this shared silence, feel a sense of community. Millions across the world wish for a kinder relationship with money, and tonight, through these breaths, we join that circle of healing. Imagine lines of light connecting hearts, forming a gentle grid of possibility around the planet. As light travels those lines, it carries this affirmation: our collective prosperity rises together. Sitting in this field, feel belonging, support, and a gentle uplift all at once. Return focus to the breath. Inhale through the nose for a count of 4. Hold for 2. Exhale slowly for 6. Let the longer out-breath signal to the nervous system that the storm has passed, that it is safe to open. After 3 rounds, check the jaw, shoulders, abdomen. Looser now, softer, ready. With one final inhale, gather any lingering doubt. With the exhale, release it. In its place, allow a steady confidence to take root. Whisper softly, I walk a path of increasing prosperity. Hold that sentence in the mind like a melody. Allow eyes to blink open if they were closed. Notice the room. Colors look warmer. Shapes seem kinder. Inner space and outer space relate. As peace expands inside, the world looks more welcoming outside. Carry that gentle change forward, secure in the promise that thoughts planted in kindness bloom into experiences of wealth. A soft hush lingers, inviting us deeper. Now we turn to the mind itself, clearing old codes and welcoming new. A cool breeze of awareness sweeps through the thinking space, fresh as early morning air. Childhood comments, overheard worries, and dramatic headlines have left traces. They appear like fingerprints on a window, subtle yet blocking light. The task now is simple. Wipe the glass clean. Picture a smooth cloth gliding across transparent surface, lifting every outdated belief. The cloth might be woven from forgiveness and curiosity, two gentle fibers strong enough to polish any story. Inwardly say, outdated money stories release me now. Hear a faint click as if a latch opens, and feel the forehead grow lighter. Bring to mind a familiar phrase taught in many homes. Money doesn't grow on trees. Watch it float before you like text on a page. Notice how small and faded it looks when placed outside the mind. Reach out with the cloth of new understanding and let the phrase dissolve into sparkling dust. Sprinkle that dust into an imaginary garden where it becomes fertile soil for fresh thoughts. Whisper, abundance unfolds like blossoms in spring. See vibrant petals opening, replacing the worn-out sentence with living color. Shift attention to sensations around the heart. Sometimes old scarcity beliefs lodge there as tightness. Envision golden light pooling in the heart center, gentle yet bright. Each pulse sends this light into tight spaces, loosening knots made years ago. Breathe with the rhythm of that light and silently affirm, my heart welcomes unlimited good. Feel the chest expand in a satisfying stretch, as if laces were untied. Let awareness climb into the thinking mind, where inner voices chant their familiar refrains. One voice may whisper, only the lucky win. Another might mutter, I'm not the winning type. Smile at these voices the way a kind guardian smiles at children reciting lines from an old play. They are repeating what they learned. They are not the ultimate truth. Offer them a new line to speak. Winning is one natural way life celebrates my value. Internally repeat it 3 times, slowly until the earlier whispers quiet down, curious about this fresh script. Invite humor into the room. Hear laughter bubbling softly, reminding us that wealth can arrive through unexpected joy, not solemn struggle. Picture pennies raining like confetti, followed by notes of larger value than checks, each fluttering down with playful grace. Not one coin lands outside your open hands. With a light chuckle, say within, life surprises me with delightful riches. Notice how laughter softens inner resistance better than stern seriousness ever could. Time for a quick reflective pause. Feel the feet fully on the floor. Name inside 3 supportive facts you carry, perhaps a skill you have mastered, a lesson learned, a friend who believes in you. These are assets, and assets attract assets. Whisper, my inner wealth magnetizes outer wealth. Sit with the gentle hum of that statement for 2 long breaths. Pick up a notebook or picture one in the mind and write the affirmation, I allow new ideas about wealth to bloom within me. See the words appear in clear ink across the page. Then picture the ink shining as if each letter glows. Close the imaginary notebook, knowing the message is sealed in the subconscious. Each time you recall that line, the notebook will open again, reinforcing the new belief. Now approach the inner mirror. Sometimes it is literal glass. Today it may be a still pond reflecting the face. Gaze into those eyes and speak softly to the reflection. I forgive the past ideas that blocked my good. I choose fresh beliefs now. Pause, letting the face receive the words. Notice any flicker of emotion, perhaps relief, perhaps a tear. Welcome every feeling. They are proof of change in motion. Bring attention to the shoulders. Scarcity often sits there like a heavy cloak. Visualize lifting the cloak off and placing it on a sunlit rock where it dissolves into light. Feel the shoulders rise, inches taller. Say, I stand tall in my worthiness. Let the spine lengthen, head floating easier atop the neck. Return to the breath, gentle and steady, sweeping through the newly cleared mind like spring wind through open curtains. Each inhale carries potential. Each exhale removes another dust particle of doubt. Stay with this cycle for 4 rounds. Sense the air brushing against fresh inner walls, bright and echoing. To close this phase, whisper the affirmation gently 3 times. Prosperity thinking is my new normal. After each repetition, envision a small golden bell ringing, signaling agreement in every cell. Let the bells fade into silence, leaving a spacious hush inside the mind. With the thinking space renewed, attention drifts naturally toward the body, that wise partner ready to join the receiving dance. Settle awareness at the crown of the head, then glide slowly downward in a graceful internal scan. The scalp loosens, perhaps tingling, eyebrows lower to a restful line, eyes soften, lids heavy like petals at dusk. Allow cheeks to release, jaw to unhook, tongue to rest on the floor of the mouth. Silently say, comfort flows through my face. Notice warmth radiating outward. Move to the neck, a sacred bridge between thought and expression. Picture gentle hands smoothing both sides from ear to shoulder. With each stroke, any stored tension about speaking desires melts. Affirm softly, I speak of wealth with calm confidence. Feel the throat open as if a new breeze passes through a hallway. Glide attention to the shoulders again, this time sensing them as wide gateways. Invite them to drop a fraction more. Across the collarbones flows a current of ease, like stream water over polished stones. Whisper, ease opens every gate to abundance. Follow the current into the arms. Upper arms soften, elbows loosen, forearms relax. Palms rest open, ready to give and receive. In the center of each palm, picture a small, warm sun. These suns glow brighter with each inhale, sending warmth up the arms and back to the heart. Affirm, my hands accept life's gifts freely. Shift focus to the chest. Feel lungs inflate like gentle balloons, heart beating a steady drum. Sense the heart center as a vibrant ember. With every breath, air fans the ember until it becomes a cozy flame, spreading warmth along the ribs. Silently say, my heart glows with receptive joy. Allow the warmth to sink deeper. Travel down the spine, one vertebra at a time, releasing hidden knots. Each knot unties like a ribbon, fluttering away. Picture golden fluid rushing along the spine, lighting it like a chandelier. At the base, warmth pools, grounding energy like roots reaching into rich earth. Whisper, I am rooted and ready for overflow. Let awareness spread across the abdomen. Muscles there often tighten under financial stress. Invite a soft expansion with each inhale, belly billowing gently, then relaxing on the exhale. Affirm inside, I digest prosperity with ease. Feel a calm wave passing over digestive organs, assuring them that nourishment is plentiful. Slide attention to the hips, seat of security. Visualize them as wide, sturdy bowls. Any leftover fear of lack pours out, replaced by a shimmering liquid of confidence. Sit tall within this new support. Say, I sit in stability while wealth flows in. Feel hips nestle into the chair or cushion. a loyal throne of assurance. Move down through thighs, knees, calves. With each exhale, muscles soften as if draped in warm cloth. Notice a gentle vibration beginning at the knees, traveling to shins, ankles, feet. This vibration is readiness, subtle yet alive. Speak quietly. Opportunity travels easily to my door. Picture that door at the soul's opening like petals, allowing energy from the earth to rise inside. Rest awareness in the souls. They tingle with connection to the ground, no matter the floor material. A sense of belonging forms, belonging to earth, to life, to abundance. Whisper, I am connected to endless supply. Allow the tingling to spread up again, filling the entire body with steady hum. Take one full breath from crown to toe, as if drawing a luminous thread through the whole form. On the exhale, picture the thread anchoring, weaving body and prosperity together. Internalize, body and wealth dance in perfect rhythm. Feel that rhythm like quiet music vibrating in bones and blood. Pause, noticing the body's gentle sparkle, as though every cell holds a tiny star. This sparkle signals that the body is now tuned to receive, open, relaxed, alert. Affirm one last time in this section. Relaxation is my gateway to riches. Let the words echo softly until they merge with the inner hum. The body smiles in gratitude for this attention. A restful silence follows, brimming with promise. Without forcing a thing, awareness settles into stillness, where receptive calm grows roots. From this rooted calm, all further prosperity, work will unfold with grace. The mind is like a garden, and now that we have cleared the weeds, it is time to plant what we truly desire. Let each thought become a seed, not rushed, not forced, just gently placed into the soft soil of a quiet, trusting heart. We begin with thoughts of prosperity, but not just any prosperity. This is the kind that flows naturally, lovingly, without fear or strain. It does not knock at one door and avoid another. It visits where it feels welcome, and that welcome begins in the thoughts we allow to grow. Let's begin with a few gentle phrases that can become daily companions. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. As this sentence is spoken, it carries a vibration of openness. We are not demanding, we are allowing. Allowing life to surprise us, support us, and supply us. You can write it down and place it near the mirror or on a favorite cup. Let it greet your eyes often, not to push or beg, but to remind and receive. Here is another one. I am worthy of winning. I am ready to receive. Notice how simple that is, yet behind its simplicity is a mighty shift, because so often the biggest block to prosperity is the quiet belief that somehow it belongs to others, not to us. And so this affirmation does the healing. It touches the part inside that once believed there was a lock on fortune and says instead, here is the key, and it fits your hand perfectly. Now, I invite you to pause after each affirmation. Don't rush to the next one. Let it echo inside as if dropped into a deep well. Watch the ripples. Hear what rises in response. If discomfort appears, that is okay. It means the old beliefs are stirring, ready to leave. Let them. You're not fighting them. You are simply growing beyond them. Say softly now, I welcome abundance with peace and joy. See how calm that feels. Prosperity doesn't have to be loud or stressful. It can arrive gently, like the sun rising through soft clouds. And as you speak this truth each morning or evening, even silently in your thoughts, you build a new pattern. Patterns create paths, and soon life follows those paths straight to your door. I like to think of these affirmations as little prayers in motion. You don't have to believe them fully at first. You only need to be willing. That willingness cracks open the door. The rest follows, often in ways you could not predict. That is the wonder of it all, how something so small can start a chain of miracles. You can even turn this into a writing practice. Each morning, write one affirmation 3 times. As your hand moves across the page, something in your mind begins to agree. And if your heart joins in, the transformation becomes deep and lasting. Write slowly, with care, as if you were writing love letters to your future self. Another gentle step is to speak these affirmations aloud, not to the world, but to your reflection. Let your own ears hear the kindness of your voice. If tears come, let them. It means something real is happening. Healing is happening. That is the work of truth. It moves us, not through force, but through honesty and care. Let's take one more together. Every time I speak or think kindly about money, I attract more of it. See how that feels. No guilt, no tension, just a clear statement of harmony. Think of money as a friend, one who enjoys being appreciated, welcomed, thanked. If every time money crosses your path you say, "Thank you," that energy grows. It's not about how much, it's about the energy you offer. That is the secret to crafting prosperity thoughts. When you hold money, even a small coin, bless it. Bless where it came from. Bless where it's going. That one act turns routine into ritual, and ritual rewires your inner landscape. Suddenly, a simple act becomes sacred, and in that sacredness, wealth finds its way. You might even start noticing your language during the day. If you catch a sentence like, "I can't afford that," pause and gently reframe it. Say instead, "I choose to spend wisely," or "more money is on its way." This is not pretending, this is preparing your mind to receive with joy instead of fear, preparing your emotions to align with ease instead of resistance. Every thought you nurture becomes a signal to the universe, and the universe listens, not with judgment, not with delay, but with love, with perfect timing, with complete understanding of your desires. When your thoughts are clean, kind, and open, the response is always generous. Let each affirmation be like water for the seeds you've planted, not forced, not begged, just offered with trust. And in time, those seeds become sprouts. Those sprouts become sturdy branches, and those branches bloom with the sweet fruit of your new beliefs. Take a moment now. Breathe slowly and let these words soak in. I am a magnet for prosperous thoughts. My thoughts lead me to winning experiences. I receive with joy and I share with love. Hold this like a precious stone in your heart. Carry it through your day. Speak it into the spaces where fear once lived. And feel how quickly things begin to change, not from the outside in, but from the inside out. Now that these thoughts have taken root, we are ready to give them vision, to see prosperity not just as an idea, but as a living stream flowing through your life, directed by your readiness to receive. Close the eyes now, just for a few moments. Let the breath fall softly, like a feather drifting through still air. In this quiet space, see a river of golden light. It begins in the unseen, beyond what the eyes can measure. It twists and flows like warm honey, smooth and radiant. This river carries possibility, and it is moving toward you with calm certainty. See this golden stream wrapping gently around your home, your body, your world. It does not rush or push. It flows. It flows because your thoughts have called it, not from desperation, but from alignment. And as it touches the soles of your feet, feel a warmth begin to rise. That warmth is permission. Permission to thrive. Permission to prosper. Permission to win. Picture now, floating gently upon this stream, a small slip of paper, a lottery ticket. You did not chase it. It came. It drifted into your hand like a leaf on water. It carries numbers, but more than numbers, it carries a feeling, a deep knowing that you are supported, loved, and chosen by life to experience joy. You do not grasp it tightly. You hold it lightly, with a smile. Winning becomes less about money and more about alignment, the feeling of being in the right place at the right time with the right heart. In that space, miracles feel natural. Let that image rest quietly in the mind. Let the golden stream continue to move, circling you with warmth. If doubts arise, imagine the stream gently washing them away, carrying them downstream where they dissolve. You don't have to figure out the how. You only need to stay in the feeling. As you walk through your day, return to this image. Perhaps when standing in line, you will feel a nudge, not a pressure, a gentle guidance. Now is the time. You trust it. You follow. Not because you're chasing luck, but because you're walking in flow. This is the heart of alignment, when inner peace and outer opportunity meet, when you no longer measure worth by wins or losses, but by the calm presence that grows inside. In this space, even a small win feels grand. Even a quiet day feels rich. Before we finish this part of our journey, take a breath and say softly, I live in the stream of endless supply. Winning is a reflection of my natural abundance. Feel how those words move through you, not just in the mind, but in the breath, the spine, the fingertips. Know that this visualization is always available. It lives inside, like a hidden spring waiting to rise. Return to it whenever doubt creeps in. The more you visit, the clearer the stream becomes. And the clearer it becomes, the easier the blessings find you. Not by force, not by fear, but by invitation, by readiness, by love. Now let us gently bring this awareness into the mirror of your life, the beautiful practice of seeing and speaking truth to your reflection. This moment, this quiet space, becomes a sacred altar, not an altar of worship, but one of remembrance, a place where you come home to yourself again. Begin by imagining yourself standing in front of a mirror, not just any mirror, but one that reflects the truth of who you are, not the old labels or the shadows of past mistakes, just the bright, loving essence of your being. Look softly, not to judge, not to analyze, but to witness. See the eyes looking back at you, full of life, full of possibility. Gently speak this to your reflection. You are open to receiving. You are worthy of joy. You are ready for a new chapter. Even if your voice trembles, even if your eyes water, know that the power of this practice is not in perfection, but in presence, in showing up for yourself day after day as a friend, not a critic. Place a hand over your heart while you look at yourself. Let the warmth from your hand spread across your chest. That warmth is energy, your energy, answering the call of love. Breathe in and say, I forgive any belief that made me doubt my prosperity. Breathe out and let that belief go, like a leaf floating down a quiet stream. If there are emotions that rise, tears, laughter, discomfort, allow them. Do not push them away. They are simply the dust being stirred as the light pours in. Healing is not always neat, but it is always beautiful. You may also choose to keep a small notebook by the mirror. Write a new affirmation each day, even just a word: worthy, abundant, safe, blessed. These small words are seeds. Plant them, water them, watch what grows. Now, let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is the great multiplier. Whatever you thank, you increase. The more you appreciate what you have, even if it's not yet what you dream of, the more room you make for blessings to flow in. Every day, choose 3 things to bless. They can be simple: the air in your lungs, the softness of your bed, the coin in your pocket. Say it out loud or write it down. I bless this and I welcome more. And don't forget to bless money itself. Touch it with reverence, like you would a love letter. Whether it's a crumpled bill or a shiny coin, speak kindly to it. Thank you for what you've brought into my life. I send you out with joy, and I welcome you back with peace. Practice giving too, even in small ways. A coin in a donation box, a warm meal for someone, a kind word. These acts are not about loss, they are about circulation. Money is like breath. It must flow in and out to keep us alive. And the more joy you put into the out-breath, the richer the in-breath becomes. Every act of gratitude, every conscious gesture of giving, every affirmation whispered in front of the mirror is part of your prosperity reset. Nothing is wasted. Every bit matters. And now we arrive at a very sweet place, the bridge between thought and action. It's one thing to think of winning, to affirm abundance, to feel alignment, but when inspiration whispers, action becomes a dance. Start small, no pressure, just light, joyful steps. Maybe it's buying a ticket from a place that feels good to you. Maybe it's choosing numbers that bring a smile. Or maybe it's simply pausing and letting your intuition lead. You do not have to chase the win. You only need to meet life halfway. When you take action from a space of calm, trust, and joy, life responds. You are not gambling. You are partnering with possibility. And always listen for the quiet nudges. Perhaps you feel called to wait or to try something new. That inner voice, gentle and kind, is your guide. Trust it. It will never push you in fear. It will always invite you with peace. And set healthy boundaries. Play because it feels fun, not because it feels desperate. Choose an amount that feels safe and light. Let it be a treat, not a test. Prosperity flows best when we play, not when we panic. Affirm, I take inspired action in perfect timing. Repeat it until your body softens, until your mind smiles, until your heart says yes. The more you align inside, the less effort it takes outside. That's the grace of it. You do your part, and life does the rest. Now let's talk about something very dear to me, daily practices, the small rhythms that become your inner music, because real change happens in the ordinary moments, the quiet rituals, the little choices made again and again. Here is a simple 7-day prosperity reset plan. You don't need to do it perfectly, just gently, with love. Each morning before you reach for your phone or check the clock, place a hand over your heart and say, "Good morning, abundance." Let that be the first thought that greets the day. Then speak your chosen affirmation for the day. Something like, "Wealth flows to me from every direction." Say it aloud. Feel it vibrate in your chest. At midday, pause for 1 minute. Breathe deeply and ask, "How am I receiving right now?" You may realize you're holding tension in the jaw or doubting a decision. Just notice, breathe, and affirm it's safe to receive more. In the evening, take a moment to reflect. Write down 3 ways life supported you that day. Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe you found a coin. Maybe you had a comforting thought. Each one is evidence, and evidence builds belief. You can also light a candle at night as a gentle reminder of your own inner light. As you watch the flame, say, "I am a light for prosperity to find." Repeat this gentle cycle for 7 days. If a day feels hard, that's okay. Just begin again. No blame, no guilt, just grace. Even more beautiful, invite your body into the practice. Let your breath support your belief. Let your shoulders soften when you speak of money. Let your smile grow when you feel hope. When your body joins the mind, transformation becomes easier. And remember, these are not rules. These are loving invitations. Follow what feels right. Adjust with tenderness. This is your journey, your rhythm, your reset. As we come to the final part of this shared time, I want to bless you with truth. The shift has already begun. Yes, right now. Because you have listened, you have opened, you have breathed new life into old spaces, and that is how everything begins. Not with noise, not with drama, but with quiet awareness and a single new thought. You have chosen a new thought, and that thought will grow. You are not chasing luck. You are aligning with certainty. You are not begging for wealth. You are building it within. You are not hoping for change. You are becoming it. You are the reset. And now you will begin to see reflections of that truth, not always all at once, but steadily, sweetly, miraculously, a kind word, a lucky ticket, a sudden opportunity, a deeper peace, each one a sign that your new prosperity path is unfolding. Before we part, I offer you one final affirmation. I am open, ready, and worthy. Prosperity flows to me now, and I receive it with joy. Say it softly, say it kindly, say it often, and when you say it, mean it like a gentle prayer to your own spirit, because your spirit is listening. You have done something beautiful today, something sacred. You have begun again, and this time you're walking with love, and love never fails. Bless you. You are safe, you are supported, and you are so very, very worthy of winning.